Greets peeps, it's Tony here. You've caught me on a day when I've got a bit of a sore throat, so my conversation will probably be a little less than normal because I've got just a bit of a frog in my throat. But I wanted to play as a character that we all knew. Last time we played during a Clash of Kings. This time, I think we're going to play through Robert's Rebellion as Lord Eddard Stark. So we're going to be being Ned. We'll be alongside Jon Arryn and Robert Baratheon. Tywin Lannister is off to the side. I don't think he's really involved in this war. He was Aerys's former hand. And before this war kicked off, Tywin had resigned because Aerys hated Tywin. He made Jaime Lannister a White Cloak, meaning that he can't inherit Tywin's lands, meaning that Tyrion is his natural heir. So there's some hatred between those two. Rhaegar is still alive and is Lord of Dragonstone. Whether or not he and Robert will meet in battle, I don't know. I don't know what events are scripted in this one. In fact, I'm not certain I've even played this scenario before. I can't. It doesn't ring any bells. So yeah, let's have a look at the various people involved. I'll leave this up here so you can have a look at the writing there. I'm not going to read it out to you. That's what. I was going to say that's why Jesus gave you eyes, but that might offend some people, so I won't say that. I'll just say that that was what I was going to say. Have a look at Rhaegar, much the same, yada yada. So he's married to one of the he's married to the Dornish princess, if I recall. What's her name? Alia Martell, that's right. Robert is probably unmarried at this point. Yeah, he will be. He's unmarried, as is Eddard. No, he might be married by now. Cause after betrothed, and then Mad King, and then Fiery End. It's got to be very close to. I'm guessing it'll be very close to this point that we marry Catelyn, who was betrothed to Eddard's older brother. Ooh, what was his name? Brandon? I don't know. Every other person in the Starks seems to be Brandon. Jon Arryn is the. We were both. He was our educator, I think is the term in this. We were his wards, and he raised us like a father. He raised both of us like his sons, and we see him in a very patronage way, as a father, in a paternal way. And Tywin, as I said, was Aerys's hand. And yeah, we'll see. Does it mention Jaime? I think Jaime's already been has already joined the White Cloaks to ostensibly to spend more time with Cersei, who was a handmaiden at court. No, she wasn't. She was with Tywin, who was at court as the hand. So Jaime said, alright, cool, I'll join the White Cloaks and I'll be able to spend more time with you, on Cersei's insistence. And then Tywin dragged her back to Casterly Rock and left Jaime there. So this is the situation that we started. We're starting as Eddard and start game. I'm excited for this. This is cool. There's a couple of things that I disabled. If you want to avoid Dance of Dragons spoilers, enable it, but I don't care about the spoilers. And if you don't know, do not enable if you don't know what it is. Do not enable. R plus L equals J. I do know what R plus L equals J is, so I'm leaving that on. And playing as Eddard, it may play out, hopefully. I'm not certain if I've ever seen this play out or do anything meaningful, so it'll be interesting to see. Iron Man mode disabled again after we saw already we've had a crash previously, so we'll leave that on. Education costs, I'm tempted to drop these down. It always seems prohibitively expensive to educate a child, and I don't know that it would be like 3 years of income for an entire kingdom to educate a child, regardless of how well educated they were. It's always struck me as none, probably too much, too low. But educating a child will cost a low amount of gold. It makes sense. I think the amounts of gold in this, I mean, yeah, it doesn't make sense for the wealth of an entire kingdom to cost what a child is. And that means there should be more intelligent children around the place, more intelligent staff to choose from. Alrighty, and we are in lots and lots and lots of writing, which I'm not interested in. Okay, the situation is we are at war. King Robert is leading the war. Sorry, Lord Paramount Robert of the Stormlands is leading the war with John Arryn, myself, and Hostatali of the Trident. I didn't realise that he was involved this early on. I thought he got involved later. Hang on, that likely means that I'm married to Catelyn. Okay, that was the those were the marriages that were required to make this happen. It's kind of weird that that Lysa got married to to John Arryn rather than to, you know, the guy who's not 56 years older than her, not 41 years older than her. You'd think maybe, just maybe, old Rob would make more sense. Apparently not. Okay, so the situation is, do we have any armies in the field? We do not. We have three personal things in our domain. We have Winterfell, we have the Children's Tower in Moat Caitlin, and we have Sea Dragon Watch in Sea Dragon Point. Hey, I didn't even know that. That changes hands at some point, I believe. So we've got 3 out of 4 things in our domain. Hopefully in this in this damn game, we'll take some land over that we can actually put a claim on, and you'll be able to see how the whole land thing works. We haven't quite managed to successfully win a war yet with either old Davos or as Aegon the Pretender. So yeah, what have we got? We've got lordships that can be created. We can create the High Lordship of Stony Shore. The High Lordship of Stony Shore owns these 3 things. If we create that, that will give us another title, which we've only got the High Lordship of Winterfell, so that's fine. You can have 2 High Lordships before people start getting uppity. So let's do that. That will cost us, we control all of that territory, and it will, oops, and we'll get 200 prestige, that's fine. And game High Lordship creation requirement has value off. I can't remember what that is, but I must have done it for a good reason. Alright, so we've now got another title to our collection. We're the King of the North. We have the High Lordship of Winterfell, and we have the High Lordship of Stony Shore. Also in Stony Shore we own Sea Dragon Watch, and Sea Dragon Watch gives us 5.78 tax per, I'm gonna say year. 5, 3. I don't think you can drill down on your money in this. It's factions, religion, societies, intrigue, military, tech is not involved in this world, and council. No, no, you can't. But hey, whatever's. We get 5 ducats, 5 gold a month. That's all we need to care about. We're warriors. We're not penny pinchers. Hey, Robert. Hey, Robert, whatever your name is, Baratheon. Alright, so the situation is all of Dawn and the Reach and the Crown Lands, I think these are called, are against us, as well as some things in the Trident is what this is called because of the 3 rivers. Yeah, the Trident, that's right. But the Vale's with us. Oh no, not all of the Vale. Goldtown. Dragonstone is also against us. And yeah, some bits of the Stormlands. Iron Islands are allied with us. What the hell? Hang on, because the Iron Islands are held by... What? Is that right? It really does look like it. That's a pretty handy set of alliances to have. Lord Paramount Quellan of the Iron Islands. I can't see how he's allied. I think that's a mistake. I think that will change. Okay, we have an unmarried heir. Lord Benjen should get married. I imagine that he wants to go to the wall, given that he did in the story. Oh, here we go. We can see what our older brother's name was. Brandon. He was Brandon Stark. Okay. Who's this? Lyanna is not at call. A regent rules in their name. So I'm guessing that means Lyanna, who is married to Robert? Regular marriage to Robert. They're actually married. I didn't realise that. I thought they were betrothed to be married. Her. Very, very, very interesting. So Benjen needs a wife though. Let's find Benjen a wife. We could marry him to Cersei. That's not a bad idea. We'll get a non-aggression pact with them. Who's this? Lord Leo II of the Golden Tooth. The Golden Tooth. Where is that? That could be fun. We could take some land off the Lannisters. I'm going to try and marry Benjen to Cersei. Marriage made in frickin' heaven, bro. I tells ya. How old's he? 15. She's 16. Oh, you poor guy. Benjen, Benjen, Benjen. You will wish for the wall after this lot. Oh my glob. Okay, but that's going to mess up the... This messes up the storyline wonderfully. I love it. Okay, unmarried heir. Benjen is set up to be married. We need an ambition. What do we want? We've got reasonable diplomacy, poor stewardship, terrible intrigue, not very good learning. I think we should probably just focus on military, hey? Ah, no. That's, have a son. That's what we want to do. Okay, what I should mention is that these ambitions increase your your fertility goes up. When you're trying to have a child, your fertility goes up. So having a daughter, I get a prestige bonus. Having a son, I get a... Sorry, having a daughter, you get a piety bonus. Having a son, you get a prestige bonus. Romance and passion, no, I don't care about that. And exalted about men, that's too hard. That's the way. Let's have a son. Let's try and make ourselves a son called... Oh, I don't know. Should we call him Rob? Yeah, Rob, that sounds good. Right, and now this focus, probably our best, our training has been as a commander, we can get 1 more pip of fighting training. And we can increase our dueling skill as well, which is already quite good. There's ice. Oh, it only gives us prestige. It doesn't give us fighting ability. Bummer. Do we want war or do we want hunting? I'm tempted to go for hunting because it gives us health bonuses that are super useful. What is that? Pride. Honorable. Trusting. There, trusting's the one that I don't like. Honest is the one that's okay. That bumps up your Diplo but reduces your intrigue. Whereas trusting reduces your intrigue by 2, bumps your Diplo by 1. That's where the confusion lies. Okay, so that one's quite good because it gives you that health bonus immediately and gives you a fertility bonus, which would be kinda nice. But we'll go for hunting because that has some really good bonuses. 2 health, and we want a long-lived Eddard Stark. Unmarried heir, we've already got that done. Set crown focus in Sea Dragon Point. I genuinely can't remember how to do that, to be honest. Game, why don't you tell me? Set crown focus. Nope. Set crown focus. Nope. Set crown focus. Okay. Set Winterfell as your crown focus. Winterfell will be more likely to prosper and may receive special events. Only 1 county may be crown focus at a time. Winterfell or Moat Cailin. Winterfell has a lot more places here. Moat Cailin is just a couple of castles. 6. Oops. I just want to see where I raise most men from. Oh, it doesn't say. Ah, but I can just do it. So, okay, there's way more. There's way more at Winterfell, so Winterfell is going to be our crown focus. I mean, that's usually what you do, but I thought maybe it could be fun to do up Moat Cailin and make that our new capital kind of thing. But no, that seems very unlikely. And there's not enough spaces to build other things anyway. Look it up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things. That's pretty damn cool, man. Right, let's have a look. Unmarried heir, we've done. Special titles grantable, and 1 child lacks an education focus. Oh, poor old Benjen. I think you should train in terrifying wife. You poor guy, I feel so bad. But it's the most expedient idea, and at this point, there's no reason for the North to have problems with the West. Okay, designated regent is going to be... Do we want to put Bruce Bolton in there? He's ruthless. And a torturer. I was going to say he's not so bad. He's a ruthless torturer. That's, you know, not really cool. Probably shouldn't do that stuff. Just in case you didn't know. Okay, Howland Reed is definitely going to be our regent. Although I would have made Benjen, he's too young. Branda? My aunt, I've never even heard of her. Okay, I think Howland is going to be our regent. Our bodyguards will be Roderick. Whoa, he's awesome. And Corinne. Captain of our household guard will be Roderick. Oh, hey, he's the whiskery old man in the books. Cool, yeah. I like it. I love it when people I recognize show up in this game. You're an awful leader. We're going to have Roderick, our sworn shield, running one. Lord Torrin, you're also terrible. My friend Howland will be taking your place. You're a sieger, that's cool by me. You're a flanker. Roderick's a trickster. Trickster's pretty poo, by all reports. What is that? Battlefield terrain, master, narrow flank. We can do better than that, my friend. We can do. Oh, organizer's a really good one. That makes your armies move much faster if they're the leader of the army group. So I'm tempted to get that. Yeah, that's a good idea. The advantage to moving faster is that you take less damage. It's a really good really good trait. Vayon Pool left our court for the castle of Coldstream. I thought you were meant to be our Jane Pool. He's meant to be our Castellan. Yeah, we need a better Castellan than that dude, bro. Let's see if we can appoint someone. 13. We'll recall him. He's Jane Pool's dad. What? Opinion of Master Estmond. He likes wherever he's gone a whole lot more than he likes me. That's weird. That's contrary to the game. Okay. I became the Lord of Stony Shore. And Winterfell is flourishing because we did the crown. Oh, Winterfell lost prospering. Winterfell is prospering. What is it? Tell me. It's because we put the crown focus here that it appeared, I would suggest. Okay, we're going to do this one properly. I'm going to do everything that I normally would in a game. Roose Bolton is not going to be our frickin' Castellan. He's going to be our spy master. He's got 20 frickin' 9 spy ability. You do not waste that to get some weird lady doing it. We need someone who's good at money. We need to get that clown Pool back. We need someone who's good at this stuff. Actually, let's have a look at Wymond, the Lord Lamprey. Cool. So he's really good at spying as well, but he's fine as a Justica. 12 isn't amazing. Jorah, Jorah Mormont. It is. This is Lord Sir Jorah, who becomes the king of the. Oh no, this is Jorah, the one that goes over. That's Jeor, and Sir Jorah is the one that goes over and helps Dany. Whereas his dad is already at the wall? What? No. He goes to the wall out of shame because his son gets shipped off to be a slave, isn't it? Either way, he's got Longclaw. Who knows what crazy events will happen. Maybe he got widowed and decided to head up there? I don't know. That's weird. That's weird. Okay, who else we got? God, I love this game. We got Master Carados of Dawnforest. I've no idea who he is. Have never heard that name before in my life. We could put Roderick in there, but Roderick's too good with the sword. Waste of talent. We need Roose there, being a spy. We need that guy. Maester Lewin still there. Maester Lewin at a mere 35. What a handsome young man. And Priest Owen of Winterwood. He's our priest of the old gods. These are much... Sorry, 1 second. Sorry about that. These are much harder to find good priests of the old gods. And because we're of the north, we need priests of the old gods only. We can't put the religion of the south up here. Alright, so we're looking pretty good. We need 2 people with high stewardship, because both of these are poor. We like Lord Lamprey, he's pretty cool. We might examine his position later. and I want to see if there's another priest. So, before we've even ticked start, oh, I probably have by accident before, we're going to search the realm for any males who are not rulers, whose would join court, we don't really mind. Religion is my religion, and high. Okay, so we could, oh god, 23 and then 13? Really? That's the only... What? Search all. We could try and entice an Archmaester, but I believe... Oh no, hang on, they need to have... Oh. No, there's no special tag for being a priest. It doesn't look like. But I've got a feeling that you can't be a maester or an archmaester and be a priest. So we really can't improve much on... Oh, Justicar of High Point. I've no idea who this dude is, but we're getting him along. I don't know what a Justicar even is, but invite to court. Oh, Justicar is that top thing, isn't it? That's what Wyman is. Sorry, Wyman, you might be being replaced, my friend. That guy's better than you, and he's a genius. He's got Envious, which is an annoying trait, and he's got Arbitrary, which is an annoying trait. But I'm going to try find him a nice wife, and try to get him to hang out with us. This guy being a Maester, I'm slightly tempted to bring him up. He's better than Maester Lewin, and he's quick. Oh, I don't think that, Maesters can get married though. No, they're not. They're celibate. Oh, this guy isn't celibate though. I could probably make Maester Lewin my... Oh, I'm liking this. Yep, okay. I'll send this guy a gift as well and invite him up. He may not come. I don't know what the deal is with those guys, but he could do some good training on any of our kids who we didn't want doing fighting. Craven kills the fighting, but otherwise all of his other stats are great. Okay, so that means now we just need someone with... We don't care about the religion. My religion group. Who likes money? These guys. That guy there looks like a spectacular guy to have running our financial affairs. He is Faith of the Seven, but hey, whatever's. We can't all be perfect. That guy's also good. And another genius. With 28. Oh, Lothar Frey. I've heard that name before somehow. He's Walder's son. He's not Lord Walder the Late yet. Okay, so that's everyone that we wanted to fill out these spaces. We'll have to lose Wayman, but which is a shame, because he is cool, but well, a cool character. But when we've got Roos hanging about, Ramsey's already old, already older. Domeric, I do not rate your chances of surviving, my friend. I've got some bad news for you, buddy. Cool. So we are free to begin this game. Is there anything else we need to do? No, we've got Edric married. We've got not Edric. We've got Benjen married. We've no idea where Lyanna is. We're married to Kat, and Lysa is married to Lord Aaron. That's why Lysa didn't marry Robert, is because Robert is married to Lyanna. Okay, so first things first, let's raise our armies. Raising our personal levies. Did we lose 400? Oh, no, we just took over that area. Hang on. Yeah, we just took over that area, so that hasn't filled up yet. Okay, so those are our personal levies of, what does that end up at? Just over 6,000. Not even. And, more importantly, we need to... Is this an offensive or a defensive war? This is an offensive war, but, hey, we've got to get the troops together. And then 15,000 all around there, who are our buddies. We will all meet at, we can fit 24,000 men there. If you have a look in the tool tray pop-up, whatever it's called, you can see supply limit 24k. We're going to be moving 20,000 there. That's one thing this game does really well, is it which Europa Universalis 4 doesn't, is it gives you the totals of the troops that you're moving, as opposed to just you having to do on the fly maths all the time, which can be a hassle. We're set as the commander of this troop. I don't think we want to. We don't want to command any troops yet until they're all assembled, because we want to be trying to have babies in the meantime. What speed are we going at? We're going at speed 1. I'm going to try to let this game go. Oh, look, there's some big old wars going on. Everyone's raised their troops. There's a few troops in the Riverlands. One thing I should mention is that, hooray, they're engaged. Okay, let's form an alliance with Tywin. He won't do it. Political concerns. Okay. She's coming to my court, though, so I'm going to make him pay through the nose. Cersei Lannister has arrived at our court. Look at her awful traits. Oh, Cersei, you're such a swear word. Wrathful, arbitrary, deceitful, proud and greedy. What a lovely character. But hey, Jaime's got to be loving that now that she's even further away from his brotherly affections. Right, so all of those troops are coming down. There'll be some little skirmishes through here. Oh, this is what I wanted to mention. Right, so what you will have noticed is some of them have full morale, some of them don't. Your own troops always have, your troops from your domain always have full health, full morale rather. I switched over the commander then to put the one with organizer on this, so they get down there quicker. Given those are the biggest individual group of our troops. Yes, that's right. So our troops in our domain are raised with full morale, whereas any vassal levies, like most everything here apart from those three, by the looks, those will be the lands held by Hostatully. Everything bar those three is 0. There is land here. I'm guessing Darry must be held by... Lord Darry is directly in the war, I'm guessing. Lord William of Darry. He's directly in the war, so he's raised his own troops from his own domain. And the same there is true there for John Aaron. Okay, let's unpause. Cool, I want to pause these because I want to make sure I assign them all. That was our genius chap, and Maester Eric also arrived. We are going to appoint... Hang on. he was 16, he was 22, 13. Oh. Oh, I missed. I thought he was 22. I was going to replace Maester Lewin with him. Okay. Then I guess he will go there. Yep, that's fine. He's a better diplomat. Who was the other chap that I added? Eddard. What did Eddard want to do? Let's sort by name. Eddard. Oh, he was the Maester. He was the Maester. Appoint Eddard as the Maester, who's 27 versus Maester Lewin's 21. And then can we appoint Maester Lewin as... Oh, poor old Maester Lewin misses out. That's weird. Yeah, okay, so Maesters can only be Maesters. They can't do anything else. Let's have a look, and I can't remember. I have a feeling that maybe you can... No, you surely can't make a Maester renounce his Maestership. I reckon I can grant him land, though. That would do it. Ah, no, but actually, him being a celibate... If I grant... Ah... Must have a landed title which Maester Lewin can hold. And I'm guessing that Maesters can only hold churches, perhaps? Can I raise him to the nobility? Appoint commander. We have any honorary titles to grant Maester Lewin? What? You can hand out honorary titles. That button doesn't say honorary titles. It says appoint councillor. Oh well. That's the thing. Yeah, apply honorary titles. You can hand out honorary titles. You can hand out... Okay, so the tooltip's wrong there. Bummer. I wonder why. So we could put Wyman in there. Oh, no, we're looking for that, aren't we? Wyman's just not very good at it, though. I think... Did we have one more person coming? I can't remember. What is this? Yes, wealth is everyone's concern. If you're marrying off that horrible woman to my mate Benjamin, you damn well better give me some money. Cool, there's our buddy. Customary dowry, you scumbag. Where's our cash, bro? Axel Florent. So he's our Castellan, who does dual... he kind of needs that primarily, but also that. He's a good diplomat too. Competent diplomat. And an amazing and masterful administrator. So he's our man. And genuinely wouldn't mind replacing Master Carados, because he's just not very good. Who else have we got here? Who is this? Dana the Spy Master with 23. Damn. That's insane. 22, he's already our guy. 22, he won't join us. Because he loves Lord Emon. We could get this guy along. He's 18. How much would he cost? Yep, let's invite him. He's a riverman. Hang on. What? Oh. No, he's someone different. I was thinking Brendan the Blackfish being our treasurer, which would be strange. I'm not certain that he's Brendan. Hey, look! We've got special character actions possible. We can hold a wedding for me and Kat. Let's do it. Oh no, that's not for me and Kat. That's for Benjen and Cersei. It'll cost us 75 gold, reduce national revolt risk, and increase vassal opinion. Is it worth 75 gold? It'll last for 1 year. Hey, absolutely not worth it. Not for 75 gold, although I've never done this before. I'm intrigued to see what happens. Screw it, we're doing it. I've given orders, and we're gonna have a feast. Let the party begin. Let the preparations begin, it said. Tony, come on, man. You can't be Tony the hero of the frost. Tony the Lords of the Dreadfort approved. Okay. And okay. So there's all sorts of legally stuff going on in the background, which we're going to ignore dedicatedly because it's confusing and I can't remember it because I haven't played this game for so damn long. So what are these guys doing? He's raising troops. That works for me. He is improving relations for me. I could improve relations with someone individually, but no, that'll be fine. He is improving my domain. He is administering holdings, which in theory should improve the domain every year as well. He is spying on people for us. Actually, let's get him. Let's get the Leech Lord Roose Bolton spying down here and see what kind of plots we can do. What does that do? Lion Bank for a loan, disband. I've got a household guard. That's pretty cool. What other things are going on down here? Don't imagine there's any dragons at this point in the game, are there? No. Okay. Click to choose a plot. We could do lots of those things. We don't mind about any of those things. Let's see. Do you reckon that Ned would... No, there's no chance. No chance in hell. No chance. That's what you got. So Rhaegar's in Dragonstone. Chances of kidnapping him are slim. Chances of kidnapping his child are reasonable. If we took Aegon, that would certainly change the war. But that's not what Ned would do. Ned is not like that. Okay, let's speed this up and get some action happening. So we're just trying to wait for all our troops to converge. Cersei and Benjen are going to have a nice Moat Caelan wedding. I think the Castle of Drunkard's Tower sounds like a great place for it. What is this? The best part about holding a wedding is organising the whole event. No, it's frickin' not, dude. I didn't want to spend any more frickin' money. That's why I thought that 70 bucks was that. I don't want to be messing around with this shite. What does that do? I don't know what that does. Now I have to... Now I've only got 11 bucks left and I'm going to lose another 3 next month. Damn. Most of the preparations for the wedding have been made. Now I only have to send out the invitations. Come on, party people. Hey, Cat's Preggers. Good work. When your wife is pregnant, your opinion of her goes up. and it doesn't do anything for the man, but I like her better now, because she's pregnant. Good work. And I got some prestige for it. Cool. Vassal levies have raised too long. Yep. We haven't even begun yet, boys. We've got an entire frickin' war to win yet. You just keep getting grumpy. What's going on here? Nobles of Neck have Pia Pia. He wants to get married. Cool, dude. We can definitely do that. Let's find someone who's got your skill set. She's too old and she's got terrible stats. Her. She looks pretty good. She's honourable and patient and cynical and charitable. Those are all pretty good. Actually, those are better. And she's of marriageable age. No, of breedable age, or whatever you'd call it. I was going to say, like I've been watching Rome recently. Oh, hang on. He gets a prestige. What do you get a prestige malice for, dude? You've got no. Oh, he's of House Florent. He has a famous house, but I don't really care about his prestige. Eat poo, pal. You're getting a cool wife, and you're going to breed cool children, I'm hoping. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, because I've been watching Rome. I was going to say her field is fallow because they have all of these awful euphemisms. And yeah, that one came to me in a moment of inspiration. The guests have finally arrived. All is ready. The servants have worked day and night to prepare and decorate the dance hall. Lady Cersei's gown is splendid, and the castle has never looked lovelier. It's the Drunkard's Tower. I wouldn't call it a castle, bro. It's Drunkard's Tower in frickin' Moat Cailin. It's got to be one of the saddest places on the planet. And you know your boy's running tang. Okay, Roderick. Sorry, bro, but you're gonna miss the party. You're gonna go down. So are you, Hostin, and so are you. Who else has got a flank? Yeah, no one's got a flank. Roderick. The other Roderick. That's the, we'll come down here, hold this, and this can be our meeting point. Here, we can try to group everyone. Actually, those troops down there are in an ugly situation, aren't they? That's okay. We'll get those guys down there and we'll be fine. Okay, now Cersei Lannister and Benjen Stark stand before the heart tree. I'm so pleased with my matchmaking. Stand before the heart tree of the old gods to take up a solemn marriage vow. Can you imagine Cersei's face right now, staring at a tree with a friggin' scary face, scoured into it? The great lords and ladies of the north look on as he drapes the arms of House Stark around the bride to finally seal their marriage. And now for the feast. Yep, he's happy with that marriage. Cool. She's come over. She's now part of our court, and she's married to him. He's happy. His prestige is negative 96, and all is well. That's cool, bro. Look, she's a way cooler wife, and you'll get to have some kids. Oh, you've already had some kids. What are you up to? Oh, he's had a flowers. That means it's a bastard. Who's his mama? Doesn't know his mama. That's weird. It's got to be quite tricky to not know your mother. Oh no, I guess not. If she handed the child over to the father to look after. Lord, your brother, Lord Benjen, is most uncooperative and not responding very well to the tuition. Good one, dingus. That's exactly what you need. Less intrigue when you've got a wife like Cersei. I write to express my consternation at the fact that Sir Roderick enjoys command of your armies when someone of higher status would clearly be more appropriate. Who is this D-bag? Ah. What? There's no way I'd let this idiot take over instead. Look at the state of him. He's got 8 military. You're lucky I haven't killed you for being so poo, mate. I'll smooth that over. And Commander Carlin's opinion is increased by 5. Guess what though, Commander Carlin? I've got a little surprise for you. do you know what? While I was telling you that, guess what's happening? Commander Carlin. Oh. What? He's not even a commander. Can I choose him from this list? No, because there's no way I'd allow someone that crap to be part of my army. Okay, I didn't think so. My brother has finished his education and he didn't try very hard. Top frickin' work, Benjamin, you doorknob. He's an incompetent commander and has 11 martial. TBH, I'm tempted to send him to the frickin' wall for being so crap. I don't think that's actually a thing you can do, but it's nice to think about it. The feast is winding down, and now only the bedding remains. Benjamin and Cersei are stripped of all garments by the revelers, who make many a bawdy joke along the way. They are then finally bundled into their bedchamber where they are finally left alone. What a fine tradition. Well, I can't remember what I'm desperately trying while I was reading that. Desperately trying to remember what the woman with the bell was saying when Cersei, the last time Cersei was stripped of all her garments and made to walk along a road. I think it was just shame, was it? Like shame at her wedding night. I don't know. It sounds like a fun way to do it. The morning after the wedding feast has come, and all the lords and ladies are finally making their way home. All agree it was a fine celebration, and many predict that the newlyweds shall be most content. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're right, to be honest. I had great fun, and so did everyone else. Do you know what? I'm not going to be as pessimistic about this as Vessel opinion goes up, we get prestige. A whole bunch of people get prestige. Yeah, cool. Okay. So, I'm not going to be as pessimistic about this as I might have been. What I'm going to say is that Jaime and Cersei were kids when they were fooling about. They've been separated since they've been teenagers, since they've been, you know, adults. They're 17 now. Hopefully there won't be any more shenanigans, and hopefully Cersei, because Benjamin will treat her properly, not like Rob did, not like Robert Baratheon treated her. Hopefully things will go much better. So let's just see, shall we? Now, where are your troops at? We're meant to have a fight on the Trident, as I understand it. Okay, my young wife has taken a passion for romantic poetry. She keeps reading any sort of poetry she can get her hands on. I can boost her fertility. For 20 bucks. I can bump her my piety and reduce her fertility. I can teach her that books are created by demons. What would, I don't know, what would Rob do? I think, sorry, what would Eddard do? I reckon that he would embarrassedly, oh god, I haven't got $20 to lose. That's right, we're losing money too, aren't we? Poo-pants. I don't think there's anything you can do to increase money in this game, so let's just embrace it. We'll lose a whole bunch of money, whatevers. Whatevers, bro. Budget deficit. Your coffers are empty and you owe your subjects money. Army morale, corruption, and criminals will plague your countries. I think I can do something. God, how does this damn game work? Realm authority high. Obligations. So you have to choose between. You have to choose between the amount of men in the amount of tax and the amount of tax you get. So either way, you lose. I'm going to hang on. What does my council look like? What? I can get rid of my council, which increases my domain size. Only Axel Florent thinks that bouncing the council is a bad thing. All of the rest of them like it. What about this? Everyone thinks that's a good idea. Everyone except for Axel thinks that's a good idea. Everyone but Axel thinks that's a good idea. We've probably got more burgers. We've probably got more cities. So we'll push that way. We'll see if we can get our income looking better than negative 2.86. Oh, get there. Where are those guys going? Look at that. They're going there when there's a battle there that they could help save. Such fools. How's this army looking? Oh my god, you guys, I'm just going to cancel you. No, yeah, you come down. Your 110 of you will be helpful at some point, probably, maybe. The rest, we're going to run down here. What is that there? That's hills. We'll cut these guys off. Join up with me, you fools. What? I have no allies to give orders to. Oh, can you only do that if you're... Look at the state of that. Like, what an idiot, dude. Oh well, if that's how you're going to play, then that's how you're going to play. Hostin is on the side. Roderick is on that side. I'm going to put Edwill, who's got plus 20 for leading the centre. 15 plus 20% is 17.5. No, it's as good as me doing it. Yep, I'll leave this one. Cool. They shifted their taxes. That made almost no difference. In fact, I may have lost money. I can't remember what it was. God damn it. Oops. Who's this? Roderick Cassell wants to get married. Cool, bro. We can help you with that. Where's some ladies who know how to fight? No ladies know how to fight. He's from the north anyway, so I'll find you someone nice, but give me a sec. There's a man I need to arrest and another I want to assassinate. Arrest chances go up, and plot power goes up. Plot power, I guess. What happened in that battle? We lost 53 men, and they lost 1,600. That's the kind of odds I like. We can fit all of our men there. Let's do that. We need Fasty McRun Pants to run that army down here as quickly as he can. What's going on down here? So Rob's army's already been smashed. The frickin' Aaron army is over there doing whatever that is. The Tully army's coming back up here. Are they staying with us? I can't tell. Jesus. Okay, we're going in on that. Hopefully the Aarons will get there shortly. Oh my god, go in Aarons, go in. We need to jump on this, and you need to jump back here. Lord Jorah, you slag bag. I don't know what a slag bag is. I should warn you. I just said the words I don't know. Lord Paramount Eddard. Lord Danas of I don't know what that means. A group of bannermen led by Lord Danos. Ah, okay. So his a group of lords have ended up making a faction that made him, that increased the power of that group, is what I'm getting from that story. We could interfere with this army here. Interfere with, that sounds rude. They are joined. See, I'll stay here. We can stay here, wait for our other army to join up. If they intercept... I thought there might be other troops involved. Okay, so who's all here? I don't really want to fight them there. That's forest we get an advantage in. That's fine. But we're nowhere near our full strength. This is a bad idea. Where is idiot Rob's army? There. And going there to do that. Yep, you totally need to siege down Windwater when we're fighting 50,000 troops up here with an army of about 30,000. And I can't make these armies join me, unfortunately. What? No. No! Do not go in on that army. The Vale. FFS, dude. So I'm not sure who this is. Sir Giles of Rosby. Oh, he's on our side. Cool. No, don't go on an army of 20,000 frickin' troops. Dude. We need to go back here, if anything. Hey, we had a daughter. Our oldest. Oh, she was stillborn. Sad. Yep, Magav was her name. Oh man. That's sad. Okay, that fight is going to happen. Where are those guys going? They're coming into Maidenpool. We need to grab this army and fight somewhere defensively. Oh look, don't go there, the Vale. Where are those guys going? They're going to Birch Hall. That makes sense. We should group over here. Or here, better still. But I can't give any orders to our allies. I just have to let these idiots do whatever they're going to do. Sadly. You stay there. Which army is this? This is... Yeah, we can... Okay, those are better odds. That army's going to go there and fight that lot. That's fine. I can dig it. What's going on? Lady Liesa of Widow's Watch has provided me with proof that her Sir Lord Jorah has been viciously slandering me. What? This is that nasty woman with... Ah. No, it's not. But I like Sir Jorah. I don't think he has been. Do you reckon he would have though? In the olden days? Hey, he's got his wife pregnant. Crazy. I'll threaten him to stay out of all factions and see what he says. He said he'd stay out of factions and be loyal. That's cool. What are you dickbags? What? Why? Why F you? Look, those guys need to come there quite desperately. Oh, who is this guy? I'm having a man fight with somebody who's very tough. But I'm tougher. Corin Fisher wants to get in and have a fight. Nope. Prepare to die, Bywater scum. Oh, he ran away. My morale, my troop get plus 10% morale. Look at the state of this. This sucks, man. I can't believe what idiots all my allies are. Such swear words. I opened the stable door a bit quick and accidentally stumbled in on Jory getting his first kiss. Go boy. Who is Jory? I have no idea. Jory Cassell. I am his educator. Teach him about courtly love. Teach him about virtues and sins. He's likely to get chaste or lustful, or chaste or deceitful, or zealous or paranoid. All of those have their advantages. That one. Jory got chaste. That's cool. So with chaste, he's less fertile, but he is going to learn better, and his monthly piety goes up. So that's cool. We're going to set him studying martial stuff because Jory was a good fighter in the books. I'm really annoyed by this whole situation. We lost 13,000 troops because those... Oh fuck, and I've been captured. This is such a cool story, bro. I can't believe the state of this fucking game. Like, all the rest of these assholes escape and I don't, when I can man-fight my way through everyone. Just... fuck. So annoying. Okay. And this entire time, this fat fucking idiot is sat down here, sieging down that thing, because, hey, why not? Might as well. Don't worry, there's like 60,000 troops in the field against us. No biggie. Whatevs, mate. Alright, who's got me prisoner? Goodbrook. You cunt. $250 gold, great. Well, this is a fucking wash. I'm quitting this bullshit. Fuck off, game.